What's going on? It's your boy SB. So what we are talking about today is do not quit your job to chase your dream. Let's talk about it. So I'm always on YouTube. I'm always on the internet. I'm in content creation. So I'm just always looking for stuff. And this seems like it's popping up more and more, especially with the rise of entrepreneurship and a lot of people wanting other streams of income. All that stuff is great. You feel me? It's great. But it seems like I've seen a whole lot more people. I quit my job. I quit my 9-to-5. I'm no longer a slave to the system. All this stuff. First off, I'm not against people chasing their dreams. My whole movement / brand, what I'm going to create and run with, is called Dreams and Motivation. It's right there on the back of the screen, dreamsandmotivation.com. I love seeing those videos because I want people to win. I would love everybody to chase their dreams and be wildly successful. One thing that I see in about 99% of those videos, I'm the one, I do research. Not research, but I'm looking for details. I click on it. I watch the video. I'm moved all the time. It's like, man, that's dope. Boom, boom, boom. But then I'm clicking on the channel. I'm going all the way back. Did they go back to their job? And most of the time, they always go back to their job. There's usually a story saying how they wish they shouldn't have done it. And also sometimes what I see, they just stop posting. You feel me? So I don't know what happened. I hope all is well because the stories are dope. Most of the time, most people want to do it. They're like, man, I feel like I'm called for so much more. I feel like I just have these dreams inside of me. I got to help people. I have to do it and I have to do it now. So I'm quitting my job. And the reason why I'm not against these people, when I was young, I was the same way. Not quitting the job. I've never just quit the job and left to go chase a dream. But there were times when contracts were up, I was able to, you know what? I'm not going to go to the next project right now. I'm going to see if I could just live off my dream. I was doing music at the time, also had my brand, all that good stuff. So I know what that mindset is like. So I'm not trying to tell people not to chase their dreams. I'm not trying to tell people not to follow their heart. I would like to tell people, do it in a way where you're most prepared. That's all that I want to do. I'm for people chasing their dreams. Go for it. But try to set yourself up in the best way possible to be prepared to do so. Because a lot of the people that I've seen talk about it do not do that. But the first thing, if you're trying to quit your job to chase your dream, whatever you're trying to do, I would encourage you, save money. You feel me? I've been preaching this for the last, 7-8 months when it comes to just the workplace in general. Most people in general don't have money saved. America is at an all-time low when it comes to savings as a country. Now, imagine people who's chasing their dreams. I've come across a lot of stories where within a month, 2 months, they was already like, oh man, I think I made a mistake. First off, even before that, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think this is the time to be quitting the job to chase a dream, but I would never tell nobody to not chase your dream or chase something that you feel you need to do. I'm not that type, no matter how crazy it seems. Most of the people who have crazy success have done crazy things. So I would never tell nobody not to do it. I would try to encourage them to be best prepared. And I think that's definitely one of the ways is to save up money, because I've come across a lot of people who was excited because whether they're in music, whether they have a brand, or whether they're doing this, they may be having summer results, meaning like, it's great. You know what I mean? Finances coming in, they're making sales, or they're doing a lot of events, or they're selling a lot of stuff, but winter's gonna come. You feel me? And you don't know what else is going to happen. So you want to make sure that you have finances to fall back on just in case. And how much would I say? I would say 3 to 6 months. That's just my opinion. Just so that I can give you some wiggle room in case you see you need to get back into the workforce. That gives you time to look for a good job or land a job that you like. So the next thing that I would say before you quit your job, max yourself out first. I've seen people quit jobs when their side gig or their goal or their dream wasn't even forcing them to do full-time hours. So what I mean by max out is work your job and then work on your project or your dreams after your job. Once you get to that point where you feel like you've just extended yourself to as much as you can, then start to pull back on the job. And I still wouldn't say quit. I would say, okay, see if you can cut back hours. Can you go to part-time? Okay, do part-time hours on your job while chasing your dream. And then I would even go as far to say as, see if you can take a LOA, a leave of absence. Listen, even with me personally, I have done music, and it was to the point where I was doing events. I would even be in the shopping centers out there slanging CDs. And it's like, no, we finna make this work. So when I talk about this now, I talk about this as big bro, as somebody who's been in that situation. If I can talk to the younger me, I would change. I would tell my younger self, listen, don't quit your job, because things that no one talks about when it comes to chasing your dream, I would have gotten planted at a job to get in position. I would have tried to get a home way earlier. Why is that? Because then you're locked in at a rate. You have a stable place to live. Like if I would have told my younger self to do that, if I would have had a house in California, I could still travel and I could rent out my spot. So I can be making money from the house that I had while I was on the road. And then when you don't have a stable job, that's something that you need when you go to buy a home. Also, I would have told my younger self to probably get a second job instead of quitting a job. And the reason why is because you can finance yourself, especially when it comes to any type of business brand. Most people I've seen, especially lately, have wanted to quit their jobs, whether it be social media, whether it be some type of music or art or some type of brand. All those things take what? Money. You feel me? You need money to produce all those items, whether it be for music, whether it be for a brand, or whether a physical business, you need money. I would have encouraged my younger self to get a second job, so then I could have been the one financing my own dream. Now, here's two things that I'm going to say, not to crush your goals, not to crush your dreams of leaving your job, but hopefully you see this so you can take the seriousness of it and use this to prepare even more before you try to take that leap. Because when I saw this, one of these things that I noticed, I never even thought about before. First one, I kind of said it earlier. Everyone that I seen leave their job for a goal or a dream is now back at a job, which leads to the second thing that I'm going to say, which stunned me. Out of everyone I know personally and people that I know online, all who tried to be an entrepreneur and leave their job is back working a job. It even made me think like, wait a second, you feel me? Like, why does everyone talk about entrepreneurship? Everyone talk about financial freedom. Everyone talk about chasing their goals and dreams, but no one's doing it. No one's fully living it. And the few examples that I've seen branch out and do it are back at work. Now, does that mean it's impossible? No, you feel me? That makes me want to do it even more. My goal for my life, and one of the reasons why I'm documenting my journey on this channel, I want to hit that financial freedom. And for me, that means being able to live life without having to worry about going to work for somebody, but me having streams of income that I can do whatever I want with my time, but afford to still carry out my bills to live my life. For me, that's my goal. So that's why when I make this video, I'm not telling people not to do this. I have to take this into consideration for myself because I'm somewhat trying to do that, set myself up the best way possible so that when I get to the point when I do leave the job, I have the best chances of never returning and having my streams of income from things that I've created. So I know people may see this video and still be like, man, that was deep. I'm still quitting tomorrow. Like, trust me, when you believe something, that's why one of the strongest things on earth is belief, is faith. Because when somebody truly believes something, we all know you can't tell them nothing, nada. There were times where I was in that situation where somebody would try to tell me something. I ain't hearing it. You feel me? I don't hear nothing but what I see. So I get it. And trust me, I'm rooting for you. If you about to leave your job, I'm a salute. You feel me? Especially you gonna do it in the middle of a financial situation, economy collapse. You crazy? But hey, good luck, soldier. I'll be cheering you on from Amazon corporate and my delivery van. You feel me? I got you. But I still think you crazy. But I respect it. And look, as I said before, this is only my opinion and coming not from a judgment. I'm not telling you, oh, you better not do that. I'm just coming as big bro. Like, listen, this is just my opinion. Do what you gonna do. Whatever you do, I stand with you and I salute you. But just hear me out. That's all I'm doing on this video. And then also another thing you want to look at, like if you're younger, there's really not much responsibility. Like, I don't want to say I wish I would have took more risk because I kind of took a lot of risk being young already, but it's less responsibility. And that's really the crazy part because I've seen so many stories online of people quitting with no money saved. I'm like, Yo, you're a grown human. You feel me? Like I said, my thinking is different now. If I was younger, I would have quit with him. Oh, you quitting? Oh, are we quitting Tuesday? Like, had no care in the world. But that's the thing too. You'll never be fully prepared or prepared enough to take that leap. Like, I'm going to take that leap one day. Will I leave my job? I don't. You feel me? I'm gonna need some 6-7 figures to leave my job. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, do I have to leave my job? You feel me? Chase your dream with a part-time job. Like my job, low key, I work 3 days on the corporate side and 4 days the next week. I can literally do whatever I got to do for anything and still work those hours. Anyways, I'm just ranting now, but I would like your opinion on that. First of all, do you know anybody who chased their dream and is still living off of that without returning to a job? I would love to know that, and I would love to hear that story. And if you just fully agree, like I said, I'm not coming on here stating this is hard facts. This is just coming from, I've been there, I've had that mindset. You don't even, this ain't law, you feel me? But take this into consideration. But any objections, put it in the comment section, because if we got to do a part 2 to this, I would love to do that as well. Anyways, it's your boy SB. I'm going to catch y'all next video. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Yes, I'm also an artist. No, I'm not finna quit my job to go be a rapper, but it's some good music. And if you want to check it out, be sure to hit the link in the description. This song is called Whoa, off my project called Motivated. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. My dog is kicking the door right now, trying to get out the room. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.